Hi everyone. I'm going to do just a little bit of the shading on the O'Keeffe Poppy because it might be hard to understand from the instructions from our art kits. I know each of the art kits come with written instructions, but this is just a visual. So I'm going to take a scoop of red and add some black. Now you will have, let me show you on this example. This one's a little bit different, but you will have already filled in the center part, the wheel. So you have a very, very dark red. It looks basically black. And what you're gonna do is add a scoop of red to that so that you're getting this maroon color. So I'm going to replicate that here. So it's still very dark. And what we're going to do is shade the petals before we paint over them. So again, just looking at the example, we're going to put in this shading here. And this might be in a little bit different spot than it says on the directions, but that's what we're gonna do. So what you do is you wanna put a healthy amount of paint around the edge of the area that you're shading, and I could maybe even put more than that. And you're gonna take your finger and you're just gonna rub it, and you can see how I am softening the lines of where I just put that paint. And there's no rhyme or reason how you want to shade this, but you're just moving that paint around and making it a little bit more organic of a shape. Instead of just one brush stroke, you're actually moving it and lightening it up, you're thinning it out. And it's really, really softening at the edge. Okay, and if there's a space where you feel like you want the shading to continue, you could just add a little dab more paint and then move it around again with your finger. I tend to go in a circular motion. That's just me. That's kind of how I blend. So you're going to put this in a few places, and some of them are on the inside petals, and then you're also going to go to the outer edge of the petals, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to put the paint on, and then you're going to blend that line so it's not just a line of paint. You can make it thicker in some spots too. I think the art kit directions say don't go outside the petal. Basically, you just don't want to do that where you're going to hit the background, but there's nothing really specific about it. So you could see if I wanted to even make it a little bit fatter up here, I could just add a little more paint, and I'm really just blending that out. All right, so in this video we don't have time to do this, but what we would basically let this dry completely, then we'd be putting the straight red over everything. And our red is a translucent red, so you'll be able to see through it, and then these dark areas will come through as a shaded area when you put that red paint over everything. So that's all I wanted to explain to you. I just wanted to show you how the shading pulls the paint out and makes the shapes a little bit more organic. And also it lightens it up because as you pull out, you're moving that paint, you're spreading it out, and it will just give a lighter edge to that shading. All right, I think that's it. That's all we have for today.